Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have another part of seasons. Right now we're just going ahead and planting a red valerian root because I can't seem to locate the one that we had in the garden. And then she's just going to go ahead and work on her garden, do her thing, and we're just going to kind of, see what happens. We are currently at still 2 out of 8, so we haven't really made a whole lot of progress this morning, but we will get there eventually. And then if you notice down in her wants panel that I've locked in, I guess her wishes, she has the want to marry Luca, which is way more than we had ever received with Parker. She woke up this morning and was like, okay, I want to marry him. And I was like, oh, I wasn't really expecting that. Like, it hasn't really been long. But for whatever reason, she's showing way more interest in Luca than she did with Parker. So I think that's kind of, I like it. But it also seems kind of rushed in a way. But she's feeling a little bit nauseous this morning just from this pregnancy. I'm actually very excited. I feel like we're at a good point for this pregnancy, that if we can make a decent boost in this part with the perfect garden, that everything may end up going really well. But yeah, I wasn't expecting her to want to get married to him or anything. I still need to go ahead and rearrange this area, but I haven't done that yet, so the greenhouse is still a little messy. I will get it done, and I'm still missing that one window. So I do have a little bit of things that I need to work on personally in this save, but I will probably get those done at some point. The cats seem to be doing okay. They're in good moods. I have no complaints. We do need to come over here and clean up this, though, because one of the cats was just sick. And hopefully this is the only dead plant we had. It was an excellent quality, so it wasn't really one that we needed to worry about. Perfect. That was the only one. So she's taking a break to go ahead and be sick for herself before she cleans up after the cat. It looks like we also have another cat on our doorstep. Who is that? Baby McDuff. And now they are in my house. Okay, I guess we have another cat for the day. I don't really know what just happened there. But I guess we'll go ahead and let Baby in and do whatever Baby wants to do. But we're going to go ahead and clean up after the cats. And then come over here just to check. I think we need to fertilize. And I don't remember if we talked to the plants or not, so we'll come over here and do that too. But I need to check their fertilizer strength. I think I also really want her to come over here and, okay, so the toilet's Freya. I had the warning and I thought we would have more time. That was very quick. Okay, so Freya passed away. We did go ahead and we inherited the car from her, so we now have our own transportation, which is kind of nice, instead of taking taxis. I mean, I definitely could have had her buy one. We have almost 40,000. But for whatever reason, I never did, and maybe this is why, because we were meant to inherit the family car. So we're just going to go ahead, let her go ahead and take care of her needs, shower, clean the toilet, because it is very gross. But I hope you're all having a lovely day. Happy Friday. I can't believe it's the weekend already. This week seemed to go by fairly quickly, but I'm not complaining about it. I'm excited for the weekend, having a bit of time to relax, do my own thing, and probably film some more, since that tends to be what I do on my weekends. I'm typically usually working on something. So we're just going to go ahead. She's got all these wants to buy baby things already, and she is still in only, I think, the first trimester. So, okay, so we just went ahead and cleaned up. I didn't realize this, but we have enough produce to deliver produce. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that really quick before I forget and sell all of the produce, so we don't end up getting this opportunity. If I remember correctly, okay, so this was the eggplants and cheese plants. So we can now go ahead and do that. Come back for a new challenge when you're level 9. Well, I mean, if that meant skill-wise, we are. If it was level 9 in her career, we have a while. So, okay. I think we're going to go ahead and send her over here to the supermarket. We'll buy a couple of eggs and cheese to go ahead and plant at home, just because I think it's funny, and it's been a while since I've done those. Actually, I think it's been literal years since I've done that. Oh, no. I didn't realize I left the house lights up. But let's go ahead and we will scroll down here, pick up some cheese and some eggs, and just see what we can get. We're going to grab the eggs first. We'll do 2. And then scroll up here. We can go ahead and grab some cheese. We'll do 2 of those as well. Not bad, $38. There's simoleons technically. But let's go ahead and remove the house lights because it is little summer in game. And I didn't realize I still had those up. So she's just going to come on home. We have some outstanding quality spotlight mushrooms, which is cool. Okay. I'm going to have you come over here so I can see so that we can actually plant these things. Because otherwise it is a little bit dark. Thank you. Okay, where do I want to put them is the first question. Okay, we will just plant a cheese like right there. And I really need to reorganize this because it's very messy. Do we have any free space over here at all? It's not looking like it currently. Oh, well, I guess I could put it over here. So we'll go ahead and plant an egg back here as well. Okay. So there we go. We have some little bit more peculiar plants that we're growing. But, you know, something to make things a little bit more fun. But we're going to go ahead and let her tend the garden. It looks like some other things just grew. So I'll let her go ahead and do that. Oh, never mind. She decided that she needed to go ahead and run to the bathroom. So when you're done that, can you come back over here and tend? Okay, so we're now at 6 out of 8, so we're getting somewhere. Like, I feel like that's not too bad. Okay. We have an outstanding quality eggplant. Oh, we have a perfect one. Spotlight mushroom, we have a perfect one in here. What is outstanding? Okay, so we might need to go ahead and plant a spotlight mushroom because that might bring us up to 7. So we'll go ahead and plant one of these. I don't know where. I'm going to have to reorganize in this part. Okay, I'll put it like back here for now, I guess. I don't know. I will reorganize this because this is chaotic. Apple, I know we already have. And then everything else, I believe we already had. So I feel pretty good about that. I feel like 6 out of 8 is not bad. Definitely very good progress from where we were. Garlic, we have a lot of work to do. Okay, so we just went ahead and cleaned up. I went ahead and reorganized over here. So as you can see, we've got some stuff over here. It's a lot less plants than what we did have. But everything that's in here is a little bit more, it's closer to perfection, or is perfection. I'm going to go ahead and I think we're going to use a couple of the flame fruits just because they have really good fertilizer strength. And we can use those over here. Okay, and then let's come over here and use the composter. But yeah, so if I did my math correctly here, we should have close to 9 perfect plants within this vicinity. So I feel like we should be getting that pretty soon. Now, if plants start to die, it's going to mess us up a little bit, but we will do whatever we can to make sure that we do end up completing it. But we're going to go ahead and talk to the plants, and then I think we're going to go ahead and head over here to sell what we have in our inventory. Our relationship with the quote disappeared. So we have 29,000 to get promoted here. So we have a very long way to go. It's definitely going to get a little bit more difficult when it comes to this part of the job. So it's probably going to suck that I just sold all of the plants. But we don't necessarily have to reach the top of her career. So maybe it won't be too bad. But let's go ahead and head in here. And we will sell what we have. Okay, so that was 2.6K. It looks like Azaleas is out here mourning his mom as well. But let's go ahead. Okay, so we have 26,000, so we still definitely have a while to go. But we're not doing terribly for being up to level 8. We did end up getting a promotion whenever I reorganized our plants. I don't know why, but me selling like the plants ended up actually making us money, which I thought was kind of strange, but I wasn't really going to question it. So let's go ahead and clean the house up a little bit here. And then you can come over here and take a shower whenever you're done. Okay, so we are up to 7 out of 8. So we are slowly but surely getting somewhere with this, which is super exciting. It is now the next morning, and she's on her way home because I had her head out to get a life fruit because she rolled the want to get a life fruit, and it's 15,000 points. So I was like, you know what? Why not? So we're going to go ahead and plant that, I guess, over here, because that's a nice little empty spot, so we can go ahead and do that. And then we'll go ahead and start tending to our garden out. Well, I just accidentally canceled that out when I didn't mean to. So we're going to have to go ahead and cue this up again for this little life plant over here. There we go. And then, again, we can go ahead and start tending to the garden and just making sure that everything is in pristine condition. As you can see, she also had an outfit change. So her pregnancy is definitely showing now. So I'm just going to leave her outfit the way that it is. I'm not really minding it too much. I feel like it works. It might be a little bit hot for this summer, but as long as we try and just keep her kind of cool, everything should be okay. But we're just going to let her go ahead and do this. I do have a couple different mushrooms in here. I have 2 of each just because I was like, I don't really have a whole lot of them anyways, that I may as well just keep them. And then flame fruits, I kept quite a few different bushels of because they make decent money. And I wasn't really ready to get rid of them. I should probably actually expand the greenhouse, but we might actually be okay anyways. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But we're just going to let her take care of everything. But 7 out of 8 feels like very good progress. Considering we started off this part with 2, I feel like we've done fairly well. And I haven't even really been filming for all too long either, which is nice. Okay. I am terrified that something's going to die and it's going to mess us up. And I spoke that into existence. Okay, so we should end up being back down to 6. Because we now don't have an apple tree. Does it change that quick? No. But the next time we check, that is probably going to end up being at 6. So that's a little unfortunate now that we had to wait for the apple tree to go again. But I'm hoping that's the only thing. So we'll come over here and dispose of the dead plant. Then we're going to have to go ahead and plant another apple. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not going to stress over it. It's fine. I still haven't added that window in. I should have done that, but for whatever reason, I did not. But yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and plant another apple over here. We only have 2 apples. Let's see. Okay, so she's over here cleaning up. We planted another apple. I'm going to come over here and fill up the food for Quoth. And Isaiah is doing something with child support because, he's over here with like 4 kids now. So we're going to go ahead and clean up the house a little bit here as well. And it looks like there's an eating contest, which I really don't have any interest in. But we're just going to let her clean up kind of in her nesting phase, I guess, technically. And the one thing about this sweater, we can't really tell how big of a baby bump she actually has. So that's a little unfortunate because I would love to know. Ooh, Azalea's got a promotion, which is super cool. Okay. Keep cleaning, it's okay. Oh, are we done? Okay, cool. I think we do have some options over here that are like birth class, early parenthood class, and ultrasound. So I think we're going to go ahead and send her off to a couple of the classes. And then we might go ahead and do the ultrasound because I'm kind of curious to know what we're having. Okay, so we just finished up with our classes. We've got a few different little moodlets, and we're going to go ahead and send for an ultrasound. Probably not the best timing because it says that the fetus is like asleep. But we're going to try and then come over here and sell what we have in our inventory for fruits and vegetables. But okay, go in. Let's see what we're having. This money. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a baby girl, which is super exciting. If you have any baby name suggestions, let me know. We can use some baby names because I don't have anything currently planned out. And I don't know Is the next generation university? I don't even remember. What do we have left? We have university, into the future, and there's one other that I can't think of. Okay, so we went ahead and invited Luca over, and we're just going to go ahead and just be friendly with him because I want him to move in. I think that's going to be one of the best case scenarios, just to have him around. And they're going to end up having a kid together that I feel like it makes sense anyways. Tried to do that in the last part and it didn't end up working out to my favor. But, that other one that I was thinking of earlier was Island Paradise. So I think the next one should be university, I think. But okay, we're up to being sociable. So the names don't really matter, but we're going to go ahead and, let's see, ask to move in. What do we have here if we do this? I'm hoping for the best. I need to go in and give him a makeover. His outfits are a little bit of a mess here. So I will probably do that before the next part. But how is this going to go? Is he down for it? What are we thinking? I'm very curious. Okay. That seems like a good reaction. 117,000. He's bringing money. Okay. Alright, so he is now in the house. He wants to join the stylist crew, which we're not going to do. Buy a planter bowl, we're also not going to do. I'm going to have to change his lifetime wish, because that's not going to happen, but traits aren't bad. He ages up in 18 days. She ages up in 4. So there is quite a bit of an age gap with these two. But, okay, so he's best friends with Vita. But there's no other romantic relationships. He's at level 2 politics, level 1 charisma. He's got his own car. Things are looking decently well. Actually, I should probably send them off to bed. But I'm going to go ahead and actually, I think, wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 6 days a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, go ahead and hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies.